Let me begin with a story. It was 1914. Henry Ford bought his wife Clara a Detroit electric car rather than his own Model T. That year, Henry Ford confirmed rumors that he was developing a low-cost electric car himself. It was to be developed in partnership with none other than Thomas Edison. The problem that Ford was trying to solve was building a lightweight storage battery. This would operate for long distances without recharging. The need for constant recharging was the electric car's primary weakness back then. For want of reliable battery, the electric car was repeatedly delayed. Edison tried and failed to develop an alternative to the heavy, bulky lead-acid batteries. Eventually, the entire project was quietly abandoned. Hi, I'm Tanushree Banerjee, editor of Equity Master's Blue Chip Recommendation Service Stock Select. Welcome to Safe Stocks, where we discuss ideas to create and preserve wealth in the safest stocks. If you haven't subscribed to the Equity Master channel yet, please do so and click on the bell icon to get notifications for my latest videos. So back to the electric vehicles and how they were 100 years back. So the last time there was innovation in electric batteries, there wasn't really a crisis to back it. The reason I say this is because an endless number of modern innovations were born out of crisis. The modern grocery store was invented because food sellers were trying to survive the Great Depression. Penicillin owes its existence to the World War II. So do radar, jets, nuclear energy, rockets and helicopters. mRNA vaccines will owe their existence to COVID-19. Now, the COVID-led trade disruption between India and China is also a sort of crisis that forces India to look for innovation in electric mobility. India is heavily dependent on Chinese imports when it comes to acquiring lithium-ion or lead-acid batteries. If we are looking at mass electric vehicle adoption in India by 2030, it will burn a hole in our already growing trade deficit with China. Today, we import vast amounts of oil, but tomorrow we'll do the same with lithium-ion batteries. Not a good idea. India has few exploitable options to produce lithium, the key metal for the current generation of electric vehicle batteries. But we must pay attention to the jungles in East India that hold large reserves of bauxite, the ore used to make aluminium. India is among the top 10 bauxite producers in the world. It has some 600 million tons of the ore in proven reserves according to the US Geological Survey, though India's mining ministry estimates that the untapped reserves may be many times that amount. Moreover, the country has invested heavily in the production of aluminium over the years to become the world's second biggest smelter of aluminium. Rechargeable aluminium-based batteries offer the possibilities of low cost and low flammability. An aluminium air battery could win hands down over its lithium-ion rival in three crucial ways. It could be potentially cheaper, vehicles using it would be longer range, and it would be safer. More importantly, they could be recyclable. The lithium-ion batteries often contain hazardous materials, making them harder to recycle. By 2035, the world will have accumulated 4 million tons of lithium-ion batteries that have reached the end of their lives. So, the China model of electric mobility is certainly not one that India should adopt, especially since India has a huge advantage in using aluminium batteries. As I say this, a Bangalore-based startup specializing in nanotechnology has developed its own brand of aluminium fuel cells that offer 5 times the range than an average lithium-ion battery. The battery's cost is 30% cheaper than aluminium batteries. It is easier to use and doesn't require the hassle of constantly recharging it. Investing in startups like this was not possible until a few years back. But now there's an indirect way to buy stakes in them even if you do not have the risk appetite of a venture capital firm. I will keep updating my readers on opportunities like this through Equity Master's free newsletter, The Profit Hunter. Do sign up if you wish to stay tuned. Thank you.
If you are interested in learning how to potentially add tens of thousands of rupees to your income every month, then click here to block your free spot for my Alpha Wave Profit special event going live on 14th September at 5 p.m. IST.